I've been talking to me about na
Ang ganda ba yun?
Example, or that's the way
Pag naririnig ko yan talaga, parang gusto kong hilahin si Jeka sa club. Tara na, Jekas, mag-club na tayo.
Happy Saturday po!
Happy Saturday po sa inyong lahat. And my God, teka, parang twice tayong nag-podcast sa Pilipinas, no? Morning and evening,
Ano
right?
pa ba?
Paano pa ba? I know.
Mga kuratsa, walang pahinga.
Kuratsa hanggang bukas lang, tapos next week, 3 times a week
Oo.
na naman kami.
Oo.
So anyways, happy Saturday po sa inyong lahat. Ito na naman po kami. Few hours lang ang gap. Andito na kami. Miss Angeli Pangilinan Valenciano. My
That was
God,
awesome,
you should
right?
watch. Thank you
Kanina,
so much.
last night, oh my God.
Last night sa US and kaninang umaga sa Pilipinas. Guys, you should watch it. It's a 3 hours interview, but you will learn a lot from Miss Angeli Valenciano Pangilinan.
Secrets, anecdotes, things that we don't know about
Pangilinan
their family.
Valenciano.
Yeah.
Angeli Pangilinan na lang. Ay, Valenciano na lang. Oo. We will have actually a guesting with them, pero meron ba sa isang pasabog yun with the Valencianos? Very, very soon yun. Aabangan nyo sa March. Oo. So anyways, we would like to say hi to everyone in the US. So kasi it's 10:39 a.m. po. So good morning po sa aming Dearest USA. At good evening naman po sa Pilipinas. It's 11:39 p.m. Diyos ko, Lord, malapit ng... Sana samahan nyo kaming magpuyat kasi worth it to. Lahat tayo lumaki with this good-looking guy na parang hindi... Kanina nung nagpe-prep, my God, nagulat ako. Parang
He looks
siya
younger.
He looks younger actually,
Definitely.
no?
Oh, no keme, yeah.
Oo, bibigyan niya yung sikreto niya sa atin. Ba't ganun pa din siya kagwapo? Alam mo yun, talaga yung mga panty ng mga kabataan nun. Oh my God, umiikot hanggang ngayon po. Diba? Umiikot, nagde-360. Nakatonga ko ngayon. O, ikaw naman, Jekas.
Yes, good morning po sa lahat mga Filipinos and non-Filipinos in different time zones, in different dimensions, in different continents, in different galaxies, in this whole wide universe! Verse!
Parang, Jekas, parang meron ata ka na dapat na yung mga verse.
Oo nga.
Inano mo na nga yan para yun yung pag-start
Ay,
natin.
wait, only, teka, magde-design ako mamaya na ng t-shirt. Mukhang sinisipag ako today eh.
Sana, Diyos ko. Pero before natin i-introduce ang ating special guest for today, we would like to say hi. Teka, sandali, nahulog yung ano ko.
Ang alin?
Hindi yung tong.
Hindi yung panty, ha?
Yung slippers ko.
Ah, oh my God, alright.
Ako, sorry. So anyways, we would like to say hi sa mga unang-una pong nag-comment. Umagang
Early
maganda
birds,
dito.
hello, and ito, roll call attendance na naman.
Yes, my God, it's a Saturday morning pero nagising ang lahat dito sa Amerika. Erica and Bruno, hello, Janice Mendez Abueva. V, oh my God, taga Canada.
Our friend from
Ang
Canada.
Sa Canada, ha? And wow, you woke up so early. Nako, salamat. Sophia Lim. Good morning.
Hi,
our
Sophia.
friend from New York, our neighbor from New York. Grabe. Ang aga mo nagising, sis, ha? Tita Mahis here. Wow. Josefa Tala Lagman. Ang gaganda nyo po. Ay, salamat. Si JKS lang yun.
Ay, salamat, nadamay ako.
JP Pilares. Hello, my college friend is here.
Hi, JP.
Sandy Atienza. Good morning. Ang dami nang nanonood. Nako, gumising na kasi maaga pa dito sa US para gumising sila. Siyempre, kung hindi nila pwedeng i-miss to, diba? So anyways, JCAS, okay, introduce our special guest for today.
Gladly. Our guest is a Filipino actor, singer, and guitarist. Best known for fronting the legendary Filipino rock band, The Dawn. And also later on when he went solo and in the Jett Pangan Group. Who would ever forget our Filipino rock anthems, Salamat and Iisang Bangka Tayo? He is also an actor appearing in several theater plays, TV and films, most notably his role in Tulad ng Dati and his lead role in the musical production of Sweeney Todd. He also voiced over different animes and was a mixed VJ as well. He also has a podcast called Jett's Talk Show, sort of, where he catches up with people he met in his 30 years in the music industry. Friends, let's welcome the legendary and ultimate rock star, Mr. Jett Pangan!
Woohoo! Diyos ko, grabe.
Yes! Oh my God, we love that.
May soundtrack.
Oo.
Hello guys, hi Jcas, hi Jessie. At sa lahat ng mga nakikinig at nanonood ngayon, magandang umaga or gabi depending on where you are.
Ay,
Hello.
Jets, hindi, I swear to God, nagulat talaga kami. Anong sikreto mo? Bago tayo mag-cheers at mag-start ng kwentuhan, anong sikreto mo? Bakit mukha kang... actually, ito yung totoo, you look so much younger now.
Oo.
Anong sikreto?
Tight, slim, ano pa, ripped, ano pa ba mga...
At saka ang ganda pa rin
Healthy
ng mata.
looking,
Oo.
lahat na.
Pakialis ka yung sunglasses saglit. Ay, sunglasses, yung
Yung
glasses pala.
Glasses talaga.
Yung glasses, sorry. Para feeling ko
Tinanggal
ano
to,
rito
hindi ko na kayo
makat.
makikita, pero...
Saglit lang, para makita natin yung...
Oh, yun?
God,
Well-
yan yung ano mo, yan yung pamatay mong mata na pag kumakanta ka na, lahat ng tao talagang panty ng mga babae umiikot. Oh my God.
No, sobra naman. Hindi naman.
Hindi, totoo yan. Alam mo yan, I'm sure aware ka dyan, humble lang. My God. Oh, sige. Teka, bago ang lahat meron ka bang iniinom dyan? Kailangan
Meron.
namin i-welcome. Oo.
Kasi yung title ng show ninyo
Oo,
Over a
yes.
Glass
Oo.
or Two. So may dala rin ako.
Siyempre, di ba? You love wine pala, no?
Bilang
What are you
gabi dito
drinking?
ngayon, cheers guys. Cheers.
Yes. What are you drinking?
Anong red wine?
Ano yata to? Cabernet.
Cabernet?
Ako lang, pomegranate splash of vodka. Ayan.
Oo.
O sige,
Ba?
Jessie, go.
Sige,
Very
okay.
healthy, Very healthy.
Yes, oo.
Cheers,
Welcome
guys.
ka
Cheers,
namin. Yes. May protocol
May
kami dito
kaartehan
pa
kami, wait
welcome.
lang.
Oo.
May kaartehan.
Eklatan.
Oo.
Diyos ko, Lord. Okay, sa sambayan ng Pilipinas po at sa aming Dearest USA, let's all welcome ang idol nating lahat, Mr. Jett Pangan.
Welcome to Over a Glass or Two. Cheers! Clink, 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 guys.
My God.
Cheers, everybody.
Ito muna. Ito pa, may isa pa kami last. Picture
Ay, may picture pa
taking.
pala, sorry. May picture taking pa.
Okay.
Ang arte-arte kasi namin dito.
ha.
Okay.
Okay, go. Let's post na. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Ayan.
Yan,
Kwentuhan na tayo, sir.
Oh, ayun, wait, hindi niya nasagot yung tanong mo, Jessie.
Oo nga.
How to
okay.
be you po, sir, and keeping fit and keeping younger?
Yes. Anong sikreto?
Actually, hindi ko talaga alam paano nangyari to. Kasi nung nag-pandemic, parang in-expect ko na lalaki ako, tataba lalo. Kasi nasa bahay ka lang di ba? Protocol na you have to stay home as much as you can. So parang ni-reverse psychology ko yung sarili ko. Sabi ko, I think I should go the other way. For health reasons na rin, because I'm already 52, we're not getting any younger. So sabi ko, the best way to, I guess, be a little more hopeful or to counter the anxiety ng pandemic is to be a little healthier by losing a little weight. So yun lang, basically. Yun lang yung naging parang what do you call that, yung drive ko,
So that would be eating healthier foods and then nagka-cardio ka ba everyday? Parang ganun
Workout?
naman yan.
Galore?
Eating less, mahilig akong magbisikleta lately, more than ever. Kasi sabi nga dito sa atin sa Pilipinas, it's one of the safest forms of exercise, bisikleta. Because you are not really, you're constantly on the move, di ba? Lagi kang gumagalaw, hindi ka nasa isang lugar lang, So, it's fun. Kesa naman yung naka-stationary bike na wala.
Ay, oo nga, wait lang.
Tama.
Wala ka talaga pinupuntahan.
Alam mo,
Ito,
Jett, parang
Yeah.
trendy na rin. Speaking of bike, ha? Kasi nakikita ko sa newsfeed ko, pati mga friends ko, puro biking na rin, with the...
Oo.
With the camera on their
tipid na
bike.
rin no?
Oo.
Hindi lang yun, healthy na, tipid
At saka tama
pa.
nga, safe kasi pwede kang nasa malayo ka and then because of the pandemic, yun nga, yung hindi ka makaka-catch na kung ano-ano dyan. Yan.
Tsaka lalo na nung nag-lockdown talaga, there was no public transport, no? So yung mga kailangan lumabas, the next best thing is a bicycle. O, kasi matipid, hindi mo kailangan ng gas.
Oo, tama.
correct.
Pero curious ako, anong ginawa mo during the pandemic? Kasi yung iba nagkaroon ng depression, yung iba naman naging plantita, yung iba gumaling magluto. So how did you cope up, you and your family actually during pandemic?
That's a great question kasi like everyone else, I was faced with, like I said earlier, anxiety. Minsan nadidepress na rin ako kasi parang the longer it took, the longer it ruled over our lives, kumbaga. Parang anong mangyayari? Kasi pati yung hanap buhay, di ba? Apektado.
Exactly.
Lalo kami mga
Too.
musicians.
Especially
were really
that.
very affected. So, to cope, sabi ko, sige, let's do more of the podcasting, the YouTube thing, and take up something na siguro hindi ko kayang, sa tingin ko, or sa akala ko, hindi ko kaya palang gawin. So, I dabbled into painting, mga ganung bagay ba? But,
wow.
nothing to speak of. Hindi ako magaling, but I guess the pandemic forces you, to learn a new skill.
Exactly.
Yung, sabi mo, hindi ka magaling, lagay mo lang Jett Pangan doon and sign it, boom. Ang daming bibili niya, lang mahal pa.
Lagyan mo lang ng konti,
Di ba? Oo.
Scribble.
Baka lalo mo lang bumili.
Hindi, lagyan mo lang ng ganun, bigla, ay, bibiling ko yan, Jett Pangan niya. Talaga. So,
Yeah.
what about your family? Okay naman. Like, kasi yung iba, what about your relationship with your family? Yung iba kasi dito, ang daming naghiwalay, ang daming, lalo na sa US. Oo. Sa inyo
Guys,
ba?
sandali. Bago tayo magtuloy, bubuksan ko lang yung aircon. Umiinit na eh.
Sige, go ahead. No problem.
I blame the wine. Wait lang.
I know. Oh, yes. True. Sana nag-wine din ako, no? Kaso hindi
Pwede
pwede.
ka na- hindi.
Uy, Patsy, thank you, ha?
Di ba
Thank
inom
you.
ka mamaya?
Oo nga eh. May party tonight
Ay, oo nga.
Kaya wag muna. Oo, wag muna. Excited na kami dyan sa party na yan ni Jill. Happy birthday, Sophia. Ay, nawala. Ba't mo kinalas? Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
It's
No
okay,
problem.
okay. No
Kasi
problem.
Init na yung usapan natin. Ayan. Sorry, what was your question?
Okay, what about your family naman? Like, mas lalo bang na-solidify ang relationship and with the kids and all?
That's true, Jessie. Oh, actually, yes, it did. Because sabi ko nga, one of the most fortunate things na nangyari sa amin is when the lockdown happened, we were all in one roof, under one roof.
Yeah.
Wala akong kapamilya na nasa abroad, na hindi makauwi. So lahat kami nandito sa bahay. And it really brought us closer. There was no choice, diba? Every day we
Exactly.
wake up, we were all together.
Oo, totoo yan.
And then, one of the biggest, I think, unifiers, or the thing that brought us closer, was when we got a dog. Yeah, because all our other dogs died, and sabi namin, ang lungkot naman, na walang pet sa bahay. So, we have our, what we call the pandemic dog. We got him nung puppy pa siya, and now, we're looking after him, all of us. So, that brings us closer together, So, guys, if you want your family to be closer, get a pet.
Totoo yan, lalo na
Hindi
ang
ka
dog,
naman,
no?
how about TikTok, Jett? Hindi ka ba nadamay ng TikTok?
I was... Wala akong mo-contribute talaga sa TikTok. There was a
Parehas
time that
tayo.
I guested for Lunch Out Loud as one of their bossing judges kasi si Ariel Rivera went to Canada, so ako yung nag-sub sa kanya. So ka-dressing room ko si Bayani, tsaka si Alex Gonzaga. And we know Alex Gonzaga is like social media queen.
Yes. She's a great
Yes.
vlogger, yeah.
Grabe, no? Kahit anong mag-post lang siya na siguro sinara niya yung pinto, 1 million views.
Correct.
lang.
Grabe yung followers
sobra.
niya.
So sabi ko, ano ba yung TikTok na yan? I mean, of course, I know what TikTok is, but sabi ko, ano ba yung content niyan dapat? And wala lang talaga. It's just doing anything. So, nakisaw-saw ako sa isang TikTok ni Bayani. I think it garnered a few thousand views.
Oo.
Nawala lang. Pero sabi ko, grabe yung it takes a certain talent din eh, you know.
Totoo. Yeah,
to be
for
in
TikTok, yeah.
I have to say that, you know, because people might say, TikTok, anybody can do whatever, di ba? Pero, like myself, I don't know what to contribute there.
Ako
really.
din, same.
Oo, kasi ano yun eh.
Oo.
It's not for everyone.
30 seconds and or 1 minute o kailangan mag-garner mo yung attention nila, di ba? Para i-like
Totoo,
ka.
totoo yan.
So kahit na pinaka
Exactly, oo.
stupid na yung dance line na gano'n, and what is that? But you know, everybody's following it. I did it too.
I know, I did it. I
Talaga?
didn't. Hindi, alam mo
Wala
sa
kasi
totoo.
akong TikTok account, so hindi kita mafa-follow. Pero,
Pero pag ganun. Alam mo sa totoo lang, hindi ako din parehas tayo. Parang, feeling ko anong makakontribute ko. Parang wala ata akong talent na katulad nila na parang, so nagiging ano na lang ako, speculator. I'll just watch.
Spectator.
Yung ganun na lang. Yes.
Yes.
Pero,
Diba?
Jett, may curious lang ako. Kasi syempre, di ba, nung time na talagang nag-start ang Dadon, di ba? Talagang, wow, you were like, hottest band, lalo na ikaw, talagang pinagtitilian ng lahat, 'di ba? So tapos during that time wala pang social media. 'Di ba? Tapos ngayon may social media. Anong nakita mong difference? Did you ever wish na sayang no nung time namin may social media niya kasi iba no ngayon eh. 'Di ba?
Actually, off the top of my head, Jessie, mas gusto ko yung panahon nun eh. Not to say na I'm stuck in the past. Siyempre, sinasabi nga ng iba dyan, di ba? You have to grow with the times. And social media or the interwebs, it's a great thing, really. Lalo ngayong pandemic, di ba? Imagine kung wala to, guys, di ba? Kung wala to, the pandemic would be
It's harder.
triply difficult.
Yes.
Yeah. Sobra.
Kasi at least to nagagawa natin ngayon. But I think ang maganda nung panahon ng 80s and 90s before the internet became what it is. Dati talaga, pag gusto mong pakinggan o panoorin yung artist, bibilin mo yung physical album.
Yes.
Tapos para mapanood mo sila ng live, you go to their concert.
Totoo.
You know,
Yeah.
especially no 80s, there was really no other way. You wanna see them live, unless they're performing live on television, you go to their show.
True.
And if you want to buy their album, you go to a record bar and you buy something that you can touch.
Yeah, you open
that
you
you-
open the cassette,
Oo.
tanggal
The
yung plastic,
cassette and then
amuyin mo yung
watch. Yes.
sleeve,
Hi,
amuyin mo yung bago,
I cannot believe
diba?
Pero meron.
Oo. Glossy siya, ganun na yung experience
Ay,
dati.
Yes, so ngayon there's less of that. 'Di ba? There's less of the tangibility. At saka ngayon, 'di ba, if you wanna watch Coldplay on any given day, just press the button and you're there, 'di ba? So in some ways it's good because you can promote your stuff globally in a second,
Exactly.
'di ba?
Yeah.
Kahit ano pa mang nationality mo, Pilipino ka, Taiwanese ka, Amerikano ka, you can always post something and boom, the whole world sees it. That's the good thing about it. And it's also not so good kasi now everyone's on it. Diba? So,
Exactly. But everyone, parang wala nang ano, how do you say this? Kasi I remember when I was younger, for someone, let's say, to meet, the artist, you really have to make an effort, di ba? Talagang,
Yes.
you have to go to the concert, yung iba nag-aabang
Yes.
sa mga TV shows, noontime shows.
That's right.
And then if there's let's say something, any issues about that person, 'di ba usually parang we can all make a comment during like lunch or whenever we have parties, but we can never ever make comments towards that artist. Pero ngayon everyone
Instant,
can everyone can just like type in and then say something, even
Yeah.
negative things. So
Yeah.
yung alam mo yung parang yung pagiging prime ng isang celebrity compared before, of course you guys are still like up there, still prime, pero parang
Nabawasan ng onte.
oo, hindi naman na-diminish but na-lessen, 'di ba? Because everyone ngayon pwede na lahat, kahit na sumayaw lang magiging celebrity na. But before nandun yung yung exclusivity, 'di ba? Ganon yung panahon ninyo eh. Ay, natin din pala.
Exactly.
Ganun eh,
Kaya
oo.
nga ngayon, 'di ba, everybody can have their 15 minutes 'di ba?
Exactly.
Hi pala kay Jonathan Del Rosario.
Oo nga, ayan.
Pinaralan ko siya dati.
Jonathan!
Direct,
Oo.
ano nga yung ano niya?
Ay, si Direk
And
nag-restroom
a few
saglit.
other
Oh,
people, sila Kathy, sino pa ba nandyan? My daughter's watching, yes.
Oh,
Hello,
who's your
hello.
Hello guys, hello, mga nasa Pilipinas yata sila. So,
Oh.
magandang gabi sa inyo lahat. So yeah,
I
anyway,
know.
going back, Jessie, yeah, that's very true. So I guess wala siguro, if for lack of a better word, yung mystery,
Yes, the
of
mystery,
any
yes.
artist.
Yes.
Kasi ngayon, it's so easy for people to even come up with a reality for you.
True. That is so
At saka yung artist ngayon, choice nila kung sila yung mapatol, tapos nakikipag-away sila directly dun sa nag-live comment.
Sila. Parang it's easier to reach.
Diba?
Now they're very reachable. Hindi lang artista, even like the government officials.
Alam na natin kung sino yung patulero na yan.
Nakakagulat
Yung wala
diba?
na.
Like,
Exactly, oo.
oo, and then sometimes even if you have a publicist, 'di ba before pag may publicist ka, if sila yung bahala, like don't worry, let me take care of it, I'll clear everything, I'll make sure. Ngayon, tipong pag yung publicist tulog pa, tapos nabasa nila yung mga, oh my God, sige, patol ka rin. 'Di ba? Parang mahirap na i-control, pero at the same time, everyone nga has the right to be famous ngayon, no?
Yeah, and everyone has a right to an opinion. Really.
Exactly.
Hindi natin
Yeah.
mapipigilan yun eh. Di ba? That constitutes our freedom. Di ba?
Exactly.
Yun nga lang, sometimes it really goes way overboard. Kaya ako, I always tell my friends, yung mga kaedaran ko, yan. Na there's really nothing better than an actual discourse eh. Kasi para sa akin, you write something on Facebook, you write something on Twitter or whatever. I don't have a Twitter account. I killed it some years ago. You cannot really fully, I mean, speaking as an opinion, no? Hindi mo fully tawag dito. Anong word 'yon? You cannot fully put into words what you really mean by typing it out.
In 140
Exactly.
characters, yes.
Oo.
Yes, and sometimes they
if
can
you try to
misconstrue
do
it.
that, yes, if you try to do that, no one's gonna be patient enough to read it. Diba? Kasi that's
Exactly.
what social media is, eh. Instant gratification. You don't need a long attention span to
True.
appreciate social media. So, sa akin, kung meron kang punto about anything, about music, politics, whatever, iba pa rin yung nakaupo kayo and pinag-uusapan ninyo.
Exactly.
Yeah, correct.
Kesa you
Yeah.
just throw it out there and, it will be subject to interpretation. Diba?
Exactly.
So, iba-iba
Yeah,
tayong tao eh. Iba-iba tayo ng paniniwala, iba-iba tayo ng upbringing. So, sorry, I don't mean to sound like an expert. I'm just one of the many people out there who
Actually,
use
yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's true. It's not like, pero you have a good point eh. Na parang, most of the time, it's hindi lang naman because you notice about it. Kami din lahat na parang, minsan pag magkukwentuhan or tipong, alam mo yung biglang, oh my God, nag-post si ganito ng, so, minsan ba, 4 kami. So, the way I comprehend what she wrote is different, totally different from my 2 friends.
Exactly.
So,
So,
nami-misconstrue.
taken
Diba?
out of context.
Yeah, oo.
Exactly.
Tama yan.
Hey,
Tapos
wait, that's not what I
nag-aaway-away.
meant. Parang ganun eh, di ba?
Oo.
Oo.
Tapos
But you
nag-aaway-away
cannot also
na.
blame them kasi that's how they read it. So,
Exactly.
in the end, parang sa akin, iba pa rin yung, call me old-fashioned. Call me old-fashioned, but maybe I am. But iba pa rin sa akin yung, di ba, nakaupo kayo sa isang lugar and you discuss it. You talk about it.
And, tama ka. And then also, di ba, nung time ninyo, like everyone are, parang, if you guys are in a gathering, especially let's say, after ng concert nyo, and then after that, may after party, everyone will really sit down and chit-chat and stand up and mingle with everyone. Ngayon, I'm sure may mga ganun na sa mga dressing room. Yung iba
Nakaganito.
Nagte-text
We're
na
all
lang.
together,
Hi!
but we're like this.
Tapos, I'm sure ganun, no? May mga ganun.
All together
Hug-hug.
texting, yeah.
Tapos,
Yeah.
Sabi ko nga, I'm very fortunate that, the band that I'm in, The Dawn, currently will celebrate its 35th year. So that's a long time to be in a band. And dun mo makikita na, I've seen it all. I've seen the changes. Yun, gaya ni sinasabi mo ngayon, people are on their phones. Even I catch myself
All
slave
of
to the
us are all
device, di ba?
guilty. Yeah.
So naabutan ko yung 80s na everyone was slam dancing, magkakapikunan, so magiging suntukan, rambulan, and then naabutan ko yung panahon na everyone naman was doing the, ganon.
The raise the roof.
Raise the roof and the mosh pit.
Oh,
And then
yeah.
naabutan ko rin yung later on, you go up on stage and everyone's just going like that. Sa
Oo nga,
Ganun lang,
nakaganon
Oh
yung
my
phone.
God, you
oo.
are so right.
How
Oo,
times
wala na.
change.
Totoo. Oo, virtual concert. Yeah, virtual concert, yes.
Yes,
Happy-
Oo nga pala, yung
we
35th
are
daw.
planning it. We are planning it.
Oh, that's
Nice,
good.
abangan na.
Oh, speaking of pala yan, The Dawn, at rewind tayo, Jessie.
Ay, naku,
Press your
ito.
press the rewind button,
The
okay?
rewind button. Yeah.
Bago pa nga yung The Dawn, actually, kwento mo naman yung childhood mo. Ano ba yan? Ikaw ba yung tipo na bata pa lang I wanna sing in the middle of the party, mommy.
Pabibong bata.
Oo.
Oo.
Wala akong childhood. Lumabas ako sa mundo. Ganito na ako.
Sabi na kabuti ka eh. Ano ba?
Oo.
No, okay. My childhood, I was surrounded by music. Kasi my mom loved to sing. In fact, little trivia, sumali pa yan sa Tawag ng Tanghalan nung araw. Not the one that you see in Showtime na, but the original
Oo,
one.
yung original show. Oo.
Oo, tapos ang kwento pa niya, ang tumalo sa kanya, eventually sumikat. Sabi ko, so nanay, sino yun? Sabi niya, si Edgar Mortiz. Yeah, so ganun katagal na yun.
Oh, wow.
And then my uncle, may he rest in peace, was a record executive nung panahon ng mga Vicor Black Gold days nung 70s. So I was really surrounded by music. And then my mom, nung 80s naman, nag-manage ng record bar sa Harrison Plaza, which lasted for a long time. So yeah, as a child, I was always surrounded by music. So I guess obviously that's where my love for music came from. But as a child, yeah, I was a nerd. I wasn't the outgoing outdoors.
Hindi ko yung mga Mr. Popular ng school, yung mga ganon?
No, actually hanggang ngayon I'm actually a shy guy, and sometimes people might think na nasuplado ako because even back then, after a concert I'd be in a corner. Of course I'll be with my mates, my bandmates but I'm not the kind of guy who'd go out there and party with everyone. I just really love to sing. I love to sing. I love making friends, of course, but I wasn't the life of the party, kumbaga,
Oo, so gusto mo lang yung tipang pagkatapos nun, ikaw na lang yung pakikinggan mo na lang sila.
Yeah, pero kung gusto mo ng kulitan, kulitan tayo, of course. Actually, a lot of my friends in high school and college know me as the komedyante, di ba? Because I really like making people laugh, even to this day. People think that the Dawn is such a serious band, but maybe that's partly our fault because yung mga pictorial ng 80s, di ba?
I know
Oo. Parang,
Look
Talagang-
at the future,
Oo, yung...
But really, we're the
we are the Dawn. Sino kayo? Parang ganun.
funniest
even
bunch
the
of
ano
mother
the
Fs that you could
even the
ever meet.
title, di ba the title itself, The Dawn, no?
Yeah.
Like, wait, how did you guys come up with, why The Dawn?
Okay, the Dawn. Okay, the guy who started the Dawn was Teddy Diaz, right? Yung gitarista namin. He was the brainchild. He wanted to put together a band and call it something catchy. Now, Teddy was a very religious guy. Actually, when he was alive, because he passed away in 88, right? So, when he was alive, magdundibi na yan araw-araw. If he could hear mass every day, he would. Which doesn't really match with his stage persona kasi steady, long hair, kabuki makeup, binibiolin niya yung gitara niya. He was such a showmanship person that way, Pero as a person, very straightforward, very religious guy. So anyway, the Dawn was lifted off from the dawning of the Holy Spirit, which was a religious icon. It's a cross made of shells, made into a cross na binigay sa kanya ng Sisters of the Holy Spirit. So a bunch of nuns gave him that cross. And so the dawning, sabi namin, the dawning masyadong mahaba. The dawn na lang. So,
Ang galing.
Yung pala yun. Hindi ko na-imagine na ganun yun, ha?
Merong may galing sa sa spiritual
Yeah,
parang
well,
point of view. Ang
yeah,
galing.
Teddy's point of view, yeah. Oh. So that's how
Kaya
it,
siguro din
happened.
kayo by the grace of God, no? Parang the dawn, di ba?
Oo.
Nag-hit kayo. Curious ako, ano yung, teka ha, before tayo mag fast forward dun sa paano nag-start ang the dawn, like, when did you started realizing that you have a good voice?
Okay. Nung pa lang, nung grade school pa lang ako, I had already a disease called KM.
Ano yun?
Ano yun?
Kapal ng muka.
Akala ko seryoso. Nakagano ko.
Oh my God, biglang
Alam mo ba?
Ambulante nanonood. Oh.
Oo nga. Hi, nyo. Yung mga comics mo. Pwede ba buksan? Ay, charot lang.
Ay, alam mo, sa totoo lang, napakabait ni Noy.
Sobra. Actually, yung first YouTube podcast ko, tsaka yung first
I know.
YouTube talk show ko, si Nyoy ang una kong
Si Noy, di ba? Oo, napanood. Ang galing talaga, no?
Iba
Bait,
talaga
no?
si Nyoy. Sobrang
Bait.
yan. Stand-up guy. Really.
And then, alam mo,
Really
sa
good
totoo
friend.
lang, sinabi ko nga sa kanya, si Kolomonoy, kailan ko ba sinabi, a few days ago, tinext ko sa kanya, sa lahat ng mga na-interview namin so far, he is talagang one of the best. Actually, has the, talagang, alam mo yung suwabe yung boses?
Ay, yung boses na nga, yung walang...
Lahat kaming tatlo.
Walang warm up.
Walang
Hindi lang
warm.
yun. I've had the pleasure and the honor of sharing the theater stage with Nyoy Volante also.
Ganun din.
He's an excellent theater actor. Nabanggit mo yung Sweeney
yes,
Todd. He was in Sweeney Todd.
nandun siya?
Signor Pirelli. He played parang a fake medicine doctor or something like that, basta ang galing niya. He's really so talented.
Taas ng
He can-
boses din eh. Oh my God.
tsaka chameleon talaga siya.
Chameleon talaga. Para,
Man of many talents. He's a magician. He's everything.
Lahat na nga
Nagkakarpentero
eh,
pa.
no?
May yan. May carpentry video yan eh.
Ay, hindi namin
Nung
na-discuss.
lockdown. Oo, natutong magkarpentero yan. Kaya nga
Noy,
yung
lahat
isang
na lang
section ng bahay ko pagagawa ko sa kanya. So anyway.
grabe. Oy, Noy, kailangan mo nang magpaklon. Sayang. Sayang yung talent mo. Sweeney Todd.
Yeah,
Oh, ayan. Ay,
Ayun siya.
Senior Pirelli.
I-research mo rin si Kuan.
Sino?
Di ba lead role ka dun sa Sweeney Todd? I-research mo rin direct.
i-research mo.
Oo.
Dali, pakita mo.
Tingnan natin itsura niya.
Grabe. Ibang klase. Okay, pakita mo naman si anong role mo doon? Si mismo?
Si Sweeney Todd mismo.
Benjamin Barker. Yeah.
Wow. Kaya sabi ng Benjamin Button ka eh. Parang hindi nagbago yung yung face, 'di ba? Talagang paurong ang aging eh.
Ayun,
Oo.
so-
Aba! Oh,
Oh
ikaw
my God, I
yan?
can't recognize you.
Yeah.
They call wow.
That picture was taken by our photos were taken by Raymond Isaac.
Ay, sa
Oh,
siya.
we will have an interview with
Ang
Mr.
ganda.
Raymond
Ayan,
Isaac.
boom.
You should, oo.
Yes.
Si Raymond, isa yan sa pinakamakulit na taong makikilala ninyo.
Oh,
Ikaw
ganon.
talaga yan?
Ang galing, oh.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
Ang galing ha? Oh, wow, sabi ni Noy, mahal na mahal ko yan si Sir Jett Pangan, ba? Oo nga eh. Good friends talaga kayo. Makikita nyo naman kahit dun sa, guys, please, i-follow nyo po, of course, ang podcast ni Mr. Jett Pangan. Tapos andun
parang
yung...
yun ang awa.
Oo, hindi. As in, marami kayong matututunan doon. Ang galing, ang galing. Sabi ko nga, good job, sir. Good job.
Thank you, thank
Oh my
you,
God, sobra.
Jessie.
So, sir, okay, kwento ulit nga. Balik tayo doon. So,
Sa
nung
KM.
bata ka,
Oo.
Sa KM, kapal ng muka.
Kapal ng muka.
Oo.
Yeah, my love for singing started grade school pa lang. Pag kasi I studied in this school na pag recess, merong program bago mag-recess. So, the teacher would always call someone to sing. And idol ko nun si Michael Jackson. Kasi mataas yung boses ko nun. Di ba? Pag bata tayo, matataas yung boses natin.
Yes.
So, kinakanta ka yung Ben, yung Got to Be There, ganyan. Tsaka crush ko yung teacher ko noon, grade 1 kami. So, pag tinawag niya ako, siyempre ako naman, sure, ma'am, di ba?
Oo.
And yun na nga, kasi bata pa lang ako, my uncle would always expose me to music because he was a record executive. Even yung mga foreign acts na pinapadala nila noon sa Pilipinas, nakikilala ko. You know? Sometimes nagpupunta pa nga sa bahay yung mga foreign, stars na magpa-perform sa Manila. So, yeah, so doon na develop yung love for singing. But siyempre, nung 70s and 80s, parang, 'di ba, parang old school thinking ng mga magulang natin. Okay yan, pero sana maging doktor ka, sana maging engineer ka, sana maging abogado ka. Pero okay, ituloy mo yung passion mo, but don't make it a career if you can help it, parang ganon. Well, of course, here we are now, 'di ba?
Oo.
Naging naging a big part of my lifetime.
Yung singing.
Yes.
Wow. Teka nga, pasample nga ng isang kanta. I'm sure na inaabangan ng lahat to. Ayan, may mga nagte-text sa akin. Sample nga ng
Pwede
isang
ba?
kanta. Yung
Naku,
isang
parang-
kanta. Oo, sabi ko nga, nakiusap na ako sa kanya. Sabi ko, uy, baka naman pwede.
Ay,
Sabi ko kay
teka lang.
Patsy.
Oh my God.
Mura lang, 500.
Oh, sige, 500. Ayan, mura lang. Sige ko, isang kanto.
Sige, I will do my best because
Ay, sino may babay na raw. Good night, Noy.
Oh my God, everyone, the legend is singing for us.
sana ay makilala kang muli tulad ng dati. Halika't lumapit kang muli. Yeah. Thank you.
Wait, yung kanta mong yan, when was this?
That's Tulad ng Dati of the Dawn. We released that in 2004. Tapos naging movie siya nung 2006, directed by Mike Sandejas.
Ang galing, wala kang kupas. Grabe.
Oo.
As in, parang,
Thank you, Mami Gold.
parang ganun pa rin, parang nanonood tayo ng...
Kala ko kakantahin mo rin yung isipin mo na lang kung mawawala ako. Oh my God.
Sige nga,
Kasi
sige
I
nga.
revisited your discography. Sabi ko, oh my God.
Isipin mo na lang kung mawawala ako. Sinong aawayin mo pag masama ang timpla mo? Isipin mo na lang kung mawawala ako. Hahanapin mo rin ako, pustahan pa tayo. Hahanapin mo rin ako, pustahan pa tayo. Sorry. Tagal ko nang di kinanta yun.
Ang galing. Wait. Do you compose songs?
Yes. But sa The Dawn, I'm mostly the lyricist and
what about-
contributor sa music. Yeah. But
So,
yeah, I do
sino
write
nagsusulat?
songs. Yung isang more recent solo single ko, yung Lipad. Yeah, I wrote that song entirely, but it was produced with the help of Ketel Mata. Yeah, for Star Music. Yeah.
Oh. Pero yung mga pinasikat nyo yun, mga envelope ideas, yung mga salap, sino nagsulat nun?
Okay, Salamat was written. The lyrics were written by me, and then the music kami sa The Dawn, no? Including Teddy Diaz. The envelope ideas was written by Teddy Diaz and a lady named Tina Fineza, who sadly passed away a few years ago.
Wow, pero what was your inspiration writing that? Kasi talagang naging hit talaga siya.
Envelope ideas.
Yung
New
kay
wave, di ba?
Salamat.
Ayun,
Hindi,
new
yung
wave
Salamat.
ish.
Envelope, hindi ako sumulat noon. I didn't write that.
What about the Salamat?
Salamat kasi, okay, there was for so many years we've been supporting this beer brand, no? A beer, no? And then sabi nila, it would be great if you could have a song, that we could run alongside with Kasi ibang may pinagsamahan, di ba? So, so sabi ko, all right, we can write a song that can be our single and then the brand can also use, di ba? And that's when Salamat came about. Kasi sabi ko, ano ba yung sa Pilipino ba, ano ba yung one word that will sum up the Filipinos in terms of celebrating,
Yes.
diba? And it's the word salamat. Because you're thankful for everything. You're thankful for friendship. diba?
Salamat sa pinagsamahan. Yun.
You're
Oo.
thankful for the food on your table. You're thankful for whatever, diba? Parang salamat is such a celebratory word eh.
Yes,
Sa atin,
it
diba?
is.
Para
Yes,
sa atin,
yes.
diba? Because it's being thankful, being grateful. So, I wrote lyrics around that title. Sabi ko, sige, salamat. O yun. So, buuin natin yan. And, that's what happened.
Ang galing, no? Kasi alam mo sa totoo lang that song, Salamat, pag dito sa US, every time there's a karaoke sa mga parties,
Oh,
I
pati
swear.
kapitbahay namin.
Yes, isa
Pati kapitbahay
yan.
nyo.
Yes, pati kapitbahay nyo, kinakanta.
Pinaparinggan. Idol.
Okay. Iyan ang laging, marinig mo lang pag mga lalaki, ayan, nakakanta. Gagano na yan. Salamat. Alam mo na pag sabi.
Ang mga tunay na lalaki. Yun na yung
Kakantahin
kakantahin.
na yan, tapos sabay-sabay sila. You were like, naging ano na siya, naging parang part na ng ano namin, ng mga, ng mga naging anthem na, ng mga
And would sing it
parties, ng
like
mga
you.
inuman.
Kasi may distinct ano ka eh, the way you sing it and stance mo eh.
Totoo yan. When did you start learning how to play guitar? Guitar lang ba ang alam mong
Actually, late
i-play?
bloomer ako sa guitar. I started composing on guitar and playing guitar live out of necessity. Well, more writing songs. Kasi sabi ko, keyboards, okay, I play a little keyboards, but as a gearhead, kumbaga, I'm more fascinated with the guitar. Mas gusto kong bumibili ng gitara kaysa keyboard. So sabi ko, might as well learn this thing, di ba? And make it a tool for writing songs. And play guitar live pag kailangan ng second or third guitar. So, yeah, hi Mags, hello.
Ano dito
Hello.
sa Uy,
Hi, Ate
Mateo.
Pilar.
Hi, Ate Pilar.
Hi Pilar.
Good morning.
So, yun. I started late. Siguro, in my 30s, sabi ko, I'm gonna pick up this guitar. Kasi sabi ko, if I'm gonna collect guitars, might as well learn how to play them.
Totoo.
Diba?
Tingnan mo naman ngayon, akala ko nga matagal ka nang nagigitare. O, di ba?
Ako hindi, kalawang na nga kasi walang gig eh. So, it
Oo,
takes a
oo,
while to get back
And
into the rhythm.
ano yun, with all your hits, di ba the dawn, you're up in there, what happened? And then suddenly, nag-disband kayo.
Yeah, we disbanded actually in 1994. 95. And then nagbalikan kami noong 1999.
Oh, if you
From
don't...
1999 to
Okay.
actually until now, kahit pandemic, we've been together.
Pero wait, curious ako, bakit? If you don't mind
Pwede
us
ba naming
sharing the story,
usisain?
asking what happened. If you don't mind,
nothing juicy
sharing
there
the story.
really. It's just that 94 I decided I would leave the band because I wanted to start a family. My then girlfriend, who's of course my wife now, si Beth, we decided na okay, let's get married and then sabi ko maybe I can try a different career, no? Kasi yung 8 years on the Dawn na yun, tuloy-tuloy yun eh. From 86 to 94, when we
Yes.
disbanded, that was our lives, that was 90% of my life, was the band. So, syempre, pag matagal mo nang ginagawa isang bagay, you wanna try out something new, di ba? So,
True, oo.
what if I work, behind the microphone naman, in the record company or whatever, or practice my engineering, which I finished in college.
Oh, engineering? Mechanical or?
Mechanical, yeah.
Oh, galing!
I took the board, I passed, but syempre, the Dawn na yun eh. So, I barely practiced it kasi I was too busy being a musician in a band. So,
Kaya kasi, kwento nga ulit, balik tayo ulit. How did you, paano nag-umpisa ang Dadon? Like, paano ka na-discover? Paano diba? Paano?
86 yun. I was third year in mechanical engineering sa Lasal. And then one day, one of my good friends, no, si Jojo Luna, he's there. He's been living in the States for a long time. Pero LA siya. Lumapit sa akin sa sa college canteen. And then one random day, lumapit lang siya and said, "Dude, di ba mahilig ako kumanta?" Yeah, sabi ko, "Oh, mahilig ka magbanda, di ba? I mean, you want to be in a band. I've never been in a band before the Dawn." No? So sabi ko, "Yeah. Oh, yung utol ko, nagbuo sila ng banda, ang pangalan The Dawn. They make original songs. Baka gusto mo mag-audition kasi naghahanap sila ng singer." So to cut a long story short, I auditioned and I got the job, So that was 86. Third year college ako noon in mechanical engineering.
Oh, pero ang The Dawn ba nun, papunta na sa, do they have plans to make it big? Kasi
Yes,
nagulat, ang dami-daming banda, pero ang The Dawn talagang namamayagpag nung time na yun eh.
One of my favorite kwentos there was when I entered the audition room. It was an office na ginawang maliit na rehearsal studio in the compound of our drummer, si Juneboy Leonor, no? I entered and I thought, wala, katuwaan lang. Alam mo yun, yung parang you're gonna meet new friends and you're gonna jam. Na wala lang. And then I entered and I already saw and I smelled, oh my God, these guys are serious. Kasi ang ganda ng mga gamit nila and they played really well. So sabi ko, oh shit, ano tong pinasok ko? Because I was still in college, So syempre, iniisip ko na, if ever, in the off chance na kunin nila ako to be their vocalist, what's gonna happen to me? Do I continue my studies or I go with these guys? I barely know, di ba? But yeah, to answer your question, Jesse, they were out for blood, They wanted their original songs to make it. Parang kumbaga, they didn't want to be a cover band.
They want to make it
They wanted to be
rock
the band.
The
An
band, the
original rock
mainstream
band at
band.
least.
Yeah.
So, at that time, I did not have any idea about songwriting. Wala akong alam sa pagsulat ng kanta. I barely knew how to sing, really, because I was, I did not have any professional background sa pagkanta. I just had a voice, right? So,
And the looks.
well, not really.
Yes, and the looks. Ano ka ba?
So we weren't exactly pin-up boys then, but when I got the job, that's when puro crossroads na yun from there. But to further extend the story, I still finished my studies. I took the board exam, I passed. Just to please my parents. Kasi sabi ng magulang ko, sige, especially my mom loved music. So she didn't have a problem with me being in a band. Pero sabi niya, sige anak, magbanda ka. Because, alam mo naman ako, I love music. Pero tapusin mo yung pag-aaral mo. And then, when you pass the board, bahala ka sa buhay mo, what you wanna do. So, yeah. You can
Hindi
say
ka ba nahirapan?
I was lucky to have parents who supported me.
Who supports you, no? Hindi ka pa nahirapan? Kasi syempre The Dawn na yun eh. You're always on tour. Tapos nung time na yun, wala pang online virtual class, di ba?
Parang mahirap. Parang mahirap yata yung... Ay, alam ko na, matalino. Yakang-yaka.
Matalino. Ganun talaga. No?
Kunyari, matalino.
Hindi, ako nga architecture lang ang ginagawa ko sa Mapua. Dati hindi ko mapasa-pasa eh. Wala naman akong banda.
No, JCAS, I wasn't a star student or anything. I wasn't a dean's lister even. I was barely passing my subjects, but I passed them. Kasi sa engineering lang naman, I mean, as an opinion, importante lang mapasa mo yung subjects mo eh. You don't have to really have a high grade every time, Basta mapasa mo yung mga subjects mo on your way to the board exam, mapasa mo yan, then,
Then you're good to
okay.
go. Yeah.
Yeah,
Pero
oo.
I'm just curious, no? Take us to that incident na, alam mo yung tipong meron kayong rehearsal or malapit na yung concert or in 5 hours na and you have an exam. May ganun. I'm sure meron. Imposibleng wala. Kasi tapos yung mga ka-bandmate mo gumagano na parang, ano ba, mamili ka na. May mga ganon.
Focus.
Parang nakaka-stress yung buhay mo nun.
back in the 80s, we had a gig. We had a gig in Lasal, Alabang.
Okay.
And I was studying in Lasal Taft. So, to cut a long story short, they were waiting for me in our headquarters. But they couldn't wait for me anymore because we were running late. So, iniwan nila ako. So, I got to the studio, naglakad ako, nag-jeep, I don't know, basta, I got there, I was late because I had class. Nawala na sila. So,
Oh my
buti na
God.
lang, dun sa headquarters, dun sa compound, the cousin of the drummer was going to the same gig. So, sabi ko, dude, sabay na ako sa'yo, sorry. Halika na, tara. Ikaw yung singer, di ba? Hindi mo simula yan kung wala ka, di ba?
Alam sabihin niya, hindi, bahala ko dyan. Di ba?
So thank God, I rode in his nice car, we got there comfortably, and then pagdating ko ron, there was a very long line of students or I don't know, patrons to watch the gig. And then I was cutting through the line. I really ran. Tapos pagdating ko dun sa mismong what do you call that? Front of house where the ticket persons were handing over tickets. Hinarang ako. Tapos sabi, and I was really, pawis na ako. Wala na talaga sa forma. And basta makarating lang sa stage. And then the girl said, saan kayo pupunta? Sabi ko, pupunta ako sa gig. And then the girl said, hindi pa pwede. Bakit po? Wala pa si Jett Pangan.
Ano sabi mo?
Ako po yun.
Nandito
Very
po ako.
politely.
Stuck po ako dito sa crowd.
Ganun ba? Kanina ka pa hinintay. Go. So I really ran on stage and, I don't know how I performed, looking like shit and I was really catching my breath and all, but I did it. So yun yung mga challenges when you're a student and you're a rock singer.
Wow.
So proud of you, dude. You should I'm sure you gave yourself
Ang galing
a lot
nun,
of
ha?
pat in the back, right? Like, galing-galing mo dyan. Imagine, tapos napasa mo pa yung board exam. Galing.
Kasi that time naman, di ba, parang I was also very pragmatic Jessie, na parang, okay, I'm enjoying this band. We're getting popular. For some reason, we're getting popular, But I was also practical na baka hindi magtagal to.
Okay.
You were ready you were gearing up for a plan
35
B.
years later,
Yeah.
ganun pa rin ako mag-isip. Baka hindi magtagal to.
Oo. Alam mo, which is good. Kasi it humbles you.
It
Yung
humbles me
humility.
and,
Yes.
Yeah, and also, alam mo naman sa Pilipinas, di ba, hindi naman porke sumikat ka bilang banda. Maybe ngayon, but during our time, there was no guarantee of financial security. Pag naging sumikat ka man, di ba? Especially if you're in a band, di ba? Ilang kayo naghahati sa talent fee and all that.
Totoo yan.
But we lucked out. The Dawn was very fortunate. It was a mixture of luck and hard work, So, yeah. Here we are.
Grabe, no? Talagang, alam mo, sa totoo lang, pag sinabong The Dawn, sabi nga, them days with the rock stars. Pag sinabi mong rock band, ang laging naisip ng tao nun is talagang The Dawn.
Alam mo naman yun, diba? Rock royalty yan eh.
At saka, alam mo, I'll be honest with you, the way we perceive The Dawn, I mean, at least sa mga, nung bata kami, gano'n, The Dawn is, di ba may mga bands na parang, how do you say this? Yung mga hindi naman
Ayan na.
in a
Ayusin
very
mo.
discreet way na medyo
Ayan na.
mga hindi lang one hit wonder, alam mo yung mga
Hindi. Alam ko-
pangmasa.
Ayun.
Yung pangmasa. That's the right word.
Ayun,
okay?
pangmasa.
Pangmasa. Kayo kasi
Social.
you were guys put in a pedestal na pag The Dawn fans, medyo nandun sa mga kolehiyala, mga yuppies, yung ganun yung nyo yung the people, the notion ng mga tao, pag The Dawn is parang social na band. Like nandun kayo dun sa parang high end.
We try to break that parang, what do you call that? That parang notion. Because as a band, we really wanted to play and cater to everyone.
Yes.
Kasi nga naman, nung nagsimula kami, well, we were all college guys, right? Lasal, Ateneo, ganun. Tapos yung mga tinutugtugan namin, mga house parties na mga mayayaman sa Dasmariñas Village, ganyan. And then at the same time, we will be playing in punk and new wave concerts somewhere in Cubao or so we wanted to have that across the board appeal. And that was realized nung lumabas yung Salamat, thank God, because Salamat is a song that anybody can
everyone.
sing, anybody can enjoy, whether you're you're a billionaire or you're selling newspapers on the street. You hear the
True.
song and you have an ownership to it, 'di ba, as a listener.
Totoo.
So, buti na lang may mga kanta kaming lumabas and then isang bangka, because we didn't want to be pigeonholed, Jessie, into one,
Pero ang
into
ano
one,
kasi sa inyo,
sort
ang-
of genre. Oo.
Diyan, kayo, alam ko very versatile na lahat ng mga genre pwede yung matouch. Pero ang galing, no? Siguro nasa nyo rin, nasa aura nyo eh. Na kahit na alam mo yung mga jologs yung kumakanta, sorry for the term. Yung mga, I mean, kasi ako lagi magpakatotoo eh. Lagi akong ganon. Magpakatotoo tayo, di ba? Pero, nandun pa din talaga kayo, nasa nasa aura nyo eh. I'm sure, tama ka na sinabi, it has something to do also with, of course, the looks, your songs, and
Ano
yung
ba?
mga posters nyo.
Taga-binil yung lead
Mga
singer, tapos taga-Teneo
At
yung
saka yung
iba.
posters nyo, talagang, pag ganun mo parang, ay, ang social nitong mga to. May mga ganong banda.
Pero
eh,
tama
sometimes-
nga na
Oo.
na-break nga nila yung sa Salamat kasi nga
Sa
everybody.
Salamat. Yes. O, mga
Kasi
serious
ano
look
yun
daw.
ayun, sabi nga ni Ma Holito, the serious look.
Yan yun. Doon kayo na ano.
Yan.
O, yung mga ganon. Basta sa snowboarders, the Dawn. Wow.
Hi, Alec.
Music as
Hello.
snowboarders.
Hi, Alec.
Totoo yan. Totoo.
Alec is one of our long time, followers.
At, teka, curious ako. Nagkaroon ba kayo
She's a
nung
music
time?
fan talaga. Sorry?
Talaga si Alec? Wow. At magkaroon ba ka nung time na Jet, na ang dami-dami yung, kasi syempre wala pang social media noon. So mga groupies are always there. Like mga groupies na bunch of girls na talagang
Meron, yeah.
ang
Actually,
dami na sinusundan
Throwing
kayo.
themselves to you.
Yun na yung
ganon,
actually yung
may ganon.
question.
And then there are some that ended up being your friends. May ganun talaga. I'm not gonna deny it. Meron talagang mga girls there and they would crush on me or the drummer or the guitar player. But we saw them as fans. We saw them as people who would buy our albums and who would go to our next concert.
Oh, okay.
So, in fact, I had medyo may aversion ako doon sa term na groupie kasi, di ba, alam naman natin may connotation yan eh. Di ba?
Oo.
That time.
Pero
Ewan ko
yun
ngayon,
yung-
but
Oo,
that
sex
time,
agad
kasi
eh.
Oo, dati
parang
kasi,
yun eh. So,
di ba, hindi kasi dati, di ba yun yung term na ginagamit ng mga noon
Yeah.
pa yun, na parang groupies. Oo.
and
Ano bang
normally,
ang
they
good
they
term?
would call the females groupies. How
Okay.
come, if you wanna call someone a groupie, dapat kahit lalaki yan, babae yan, should be a groupie.
Exactly. Totoo yan. Oo.
So, I never really, I myself, I never really called one a groupie.
Yes,
Oy,
true,
groupie yan.
true.
And
Oo.
I'd see them as fans or followers or friends,
Yes.
because, di ba, it's not good to, I don't think, personally, I don't
Yeah,
think
yeah.
it's good
You know
to-
what? Yes, you're right. You're right.
to
Oo.
tag someone.
Na may parang groupie, ganon.
But yeah, but I mean, there have been quite a few, and hey, they.
And did you guys indulge?
Indulge. Oh, did you ever date a fan?
Kasi sinasabi mo friends. Sige, sabi mo friends, if meron doon more than friends. Ayun, ang dami nilagok ka.
Napainom ah. Wait, did you ever, indulge or did you ever date
Maybe
it?
at
Oh,
some point,
okay.
yeah, maybe
Ayan,
we did.
oh.
Maybe we did because we were
Okay.
young. We were young.
The rockstar life.
We were single and but iba pa rin talaga yung iba pa rin yung relationship that's developed outside of the business.
True.
Because then walang kulay yung you're not seeing it through rose tinted glasses ba tawag?
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah.
You're not
Rose-tinted
seeing it
glasses.
through beer goggles or something, di ba? So that's why my wife now, my wife for 27 years ba? Mga ganun na kami. She didn't know who I was. She knew the Don. Pero ang crush niya noon si Teddy, hindi ako.
Talaga?
So she didn't know me personally. And that's what I liked, because at least hindi colored yung kanyang views on me, yung opinion niya about me, which I appreciate mo. She saw me as a regular person. So, mas
So,
okay.
oo. So you fell in love. Oh, sabi si Losa, baba daw si wife. Ayun, actually.
Hindi. Actually,
talaga?
hindi. Surprisingly, hindi siya silosa. Pero syempre, alam niya pag medyo tong isang to, parang
Medyo
sobrang
makulit
bakala
to,
Oo.
May ibang ano na ha.
But sometimes,
Agenda.
lalo nung mga bata pa kami, when we had a gig, siya pa yung kakalabit, uy, may gustong pa-picture sa'yo. Oh, kiss daw, kiss mo. Siya pa yung sasabing gano'n.
Pero, kiss mo, pag kinis mo, lagot ka sa akin mamaya.
Nagot ka sa akin mamaya pag
Kiss mo sa noo lang, ha? Noo.
Bawal dyan ha. Bawal,
Oo.
bawal titig-titig ha. Oh my God. Sabi niya, yes, the great Teddy Diaz. Sabi ni Ate Pilar.
Teddy,
Oo. Oh, wait. So, nung time na yun, siyempre, paano mo na-meet si Mrs.?
We met of all places in a paintball field. Alam mo yung paintball? Nauso yun
Oh my
dati.
God.
Oo, I
Dito
love
marami
that.
nun. Yes.
Yeah, so nauso yun, and the Dawn was part of this team. We were called the Grunts. And we became a champion team for some reason. Sineryoso namin eh. Especially si June Boy, our drummer, was our star player. He was our point man. And then I was coming from a relationship. Tapos one of my good friends na babae, sabi ko, uy, napa mo naman ako ng date. Ganyan. So I don't know how she came about it, pero sabi niya, sige, meron akong dadalhin sa next paintball game. Sabi ko, talaga doon? Oo, sige. So, she brought her along, and she's my wife now. Because she
Was
shot
it
my
for-
heart. Naks.
Was it love at first sight? Was it love at first sight?
Paintball at first sight. Hindi, well, at first, I think she found me to be a little arrogant. Kasi talagang lakas ng dating ko sa kanya, nilalapitan ko siya and all. And sabi ko pa, alam mo ba, singer ako ng Dadon, ganyan.
Oh my God.
Alam mo ang sagot niya? Talaga? Buba pala kayo?
Ay, ganon?
And from then on, sabi ko, that's the one. Because she didn't have any idea about our career or anything. She just knew us like a non-fan knew us. So yeah, nabuo sa paintball field ang aming,
Ang galing, no? Parang, I'm sure maraming babaeng nalungkot. nung nalaman na, ay, taken na pala
marami
si
natuwa. Oh, yan, sige, sa'yo na.
Ay, di, maraming nalungkot, no? Na tipong, wow. So wait, how long did you guys, started dating? How long did you guys dated before kayo ikasal?
We met 90 or 91 and then we got married in 94. So mga 3 years. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And then by
Uy, Lester. Okay.
Lester.
Lester, son. Yeah. Hi,
Hey,
Lester. From,
man.
From New Jersey. Nasa New
New
York ata
Jersey,
siya ngayon.
yeah.
Hello,
hey,
Lester.
Love
Oo.
Lester from New Jersey. Actually, we love that part of the US. 2019, my wife and I were actually in New York. Bago ng
Oh.
pandemic. Yeah.
Was that for a show or leisure
For a
lang?
show or?
A quick leisure lang. Kasi pag uwi ko noon, I started working na for rehearsals for Sweeney Todd. So that was the only time that we could have a short break. So I was there with my sister-in-law and her husband, and we had a great time.
Oh, wow. Dito sa Manhattan? Nasa Manhattan ka?
Yeah,
Nag-stay?
we were right across Central Park. We were in a hotel.
Wow. Oh.
So
Yeah.
walking distance lang yung Times Square, ganyan, Radio City Hall.
Oh, wow. Sana, no? Balik kayo dito, no? Hopefully. I don't know.
Actually, one of my most memorable concerts was with the Dawn in 2001 in New York because 2 days after our concert, 9/11 happened.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
we were there.
Oh my God.
Oh, we were there. We were stuck for about 2 or 4 days, 2, 3, 4 days, and it was a sad moment. And it was really sad because during our concert, ang saya. New York was one of our most fun concerts.
Saan yung concert niyo dito? Saan yung venue?
Oh my God!
Did you do it in a...
Sa
in a-
Manhattan yun eh.
Oh.
if anyone from New York can remember the name of the venue, teka,
Oo.
dito pala.
What
I'm
year
looking
was
at the
that?
poster here.
2001, sorry. Okay.
Yeah, 2001, and it was one of our best concerts. And then 2 days later, it happened. So
Grabe, no? Pero
Yeah.
wow. Pero I'm sure, sana makabalik ulit. Di ba sabi mo nga, di ba may Dadona naman. Sana, no, sa future,
Oy,
no?
nako, gusto ko dyan.
Reunion.
Gusto ko mag-crowd surfing. Ay, hindi.
Oh my, imagine.
Huwag niyo ako ibalaglag, ha? Oh my God.
That would be so much fun, no?
Oo.
yeah,
Grabe.
I just wish this pandemic would end. I mean, COVID really sucks, man. I mean, it's affected everybody all over the world. It's nakakalungkot kasi we want to do what we want to do but we can't. Diba?
True.
Because
Yeah. You have to stop for a moment. Oh, wait a minute. I can't do that.
Exactly.
Exactly. Oh.
My God.
But hopefully, it ends soon and we can all see each other in New York.
Yes. Oh. Do you have friends here? Do you have friends and relatives in New York?
I think so, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I think so. I have more relations in LA, really.
Oh,
In New York,
okay.
I have a few friends there. Like I don't know if Ken Manuel is listening right now. He's from there. Sino pa ba? Meron akong mga friends from Connecticut. Malapit lang yan, di ba?
Yes, malapit lang yun dito.
Sila
Oo,
Dindo
mga.
Chongco, sila Mimi.
2.5
Hello,
hours.
hello, yes. Yun.
O ba? So
Sila
pagpunta mo
Renrick
rito.
Pascual, mga taga New York yan. They were
Ay,
one of
marami ka
our
palang friends dito.
production guys nung gig namin dyan. So, hello.
Nako. Di bali, pagpunta mo dito, ipapasyal ka namin, ha?
Talaga,
Let's have
promise,
dinner.
promise, yeah.
Hindi pwedeng hindi, no? My God. Sama mo si Wifey. I'm sure marami siyang mga insights na ikakwento about you. Sige, well, you know what? We'll bring you to naisip ko biglang, mahilig ka ba sa steak? There's a good place.
Oh, yeah.
One of the best place na dati,
anong
Peter
pangalan?
Luger's. Yun yung dati, alam mo,
Heard of that place. Kumain na ba
Yes.
kami dun? Peta, oo.
ano siya kasi, alam mo,
It's
before.
in Brooklyn. It's in my
It
neck
will
of the
take
woods.
like few hours, few weeks before you can make a reservation. As in,
Oh.
before
I've
talaga.
heard of the place. Oh.
Yes. Sige, we'll bring you there pagdating nyo dito. Promise
Sarap
yan.
ng chibog dyan sa New York eh.
Oo, no?
I
Sarap
remember
ng
when
chibog,
we were
no?
there, we just mini mo and pagpasok namin, never disappointed with the food, really.
Yeah. It's known for that.
Even
oo.
this, alam mo dito, merong mga street food, yung mga nasa cart. Yung mga nasa cart. Di ba? Yung the best is merong mga pinagpipilahan. Dito kasi mas astig na ang mga cart, mga food cart. So marami sa New York. Naku, don't worry. Mga halal, guys. Sige, dadalhin ka talaga. Oo, dadalhin ka talaga namin dito para mag-enjoy tayo, no? Sana, kung may showman kayo o wala, it doesn't matter. Basta we'll tour you
I'll
around.
look you guys up, man.
Oo.
Take
Tsaka
you up
dadalhin
on
ka
it.
namin sa dali namin kayo dun sa mga, alam mo yung mga hole-in-the-wall places na hindi alam ng mga tao?
Yan ang
yung
gusto
mga
ko.
Non-touristy. Oo.
non-touristy. Siyempre,
Actually, I'm adventurous that way. Some of my friends, would be very choosy. Pero ako yung mga hole in the wall.
yan,
Normally,
mahilig
hindi
kami
masarap
sa...
eh.
Oh, yes. Tsaka yung mga places na hindi, parang, ba't walang masyadong turista dito? Kasi syempre, if like, makakapagpasyal lang sa'yo sa mga places like that is, you people who lives here, mga local. So
How
don't
long have
worry.
you guys lived in New York?
See, actually, Jersey ako Jersey, but I'm only 10 minutes away from New York. So I live in
You're in
Jersey
Jersey
City.
now. You're in Jersey,
Yes,
all right.
20 years. 20 years.
Jcas.
But I work in New York. Si Jcas.
Ako naman, I'm in Brooklyn since
New York,
2012.
yes.
Yeah.
2012. Mas matagal ako. Ay, 21 years na pala ako. Oo, 21 years. Ay, 20 years, tama. 20 years. 21. My God, ang
Nice,
tagal
nice,
na.
guys. Yeah.
I know. Pero syempre, pa rin, ang tawag dito, mahal na mahal pa rin namin ng Filipino. Alam mo yon, like, dito kasi masaya sa area namin kasi marami ring Filipinos.
Great.
Kaya ayun. Ako, excited
hi to
na
all the
kami.
Pinoys.
Oo. Sabi ni Patsy, hoy, teka sandali, bye na. Gabi na to. Nag-message kayo.
Alam mo naman kami, pag hindi mo sinasabihan, tuloy-tuloy lang
Oo,
kami.
Pets,
Abusado kami
pasensya
dito
na,
eh.
ha? Oo, marami sana kaming question.
Oo.
Sige.
Saya,
Uy,
saya.
maraming salamat. Ay, my God. Anong oras na dyan? 1 o'clock.
Magawa
Oh my
na.
God. Jet, pasensya na. ha?
Bakit? Enjoy nga eh.
Oo
I
nga.
know.
I really had fun talking to you guys.
Oh my God, ang saya-saya. Pag umuwi kami dyan, we will meet you. And pag pumunta ka dito, kaming bahala sa'yo, ha?
Oh, yeah. Sige.
Maraming
Yes.
salamat.
Yan,
Yes, promise
Thank
yan.
you, Jesse. Thank you, Jcas, and to all the viewers and listeners of OAGOT.
OAGOT. OAGOT.
OAGOT.
Yes, yes.
OAGOT.
OAGOT.
Over a glass.
Over a glass or
Over
two.
a glass or two.
Or
Cheers
two.
to you guys.
Yes.
Thank you for making me a part of your day.
Oh, yes.
Oo nga pala, wait. Ano ka?
Maraming salamat. O, teka, plug. Mag-plug ka
Final
muna.
message to everyone and yung plug ng
Ay,
iyong
plug mo.
mga
Ayan,
projects.
Ayan guys, kung aabot dyan, I have I'm part of this new mini-series brought to you by Signal TV. It's called Afterlife. Kasama dyan si Yula Valdez, Nicole Asensio, Max Eigenman, Angel Resurrection, Julio De Leon, sino pa ba hindi ko nababanggit. Basta marami pang iba. It's going to play via Signal Play on February 1. So just download the Signal Play app and upgrade to premium, and you're on your way to watch the mini-series Afterlife, The Truth Never Dies. And then on Feb 22 sa GMA naman, I'll be having a guest role in this drama serie called Babawiin Kong Lahat, that's starring Carmina Villaruel and John Estrada. So yeah, hope you support Filipino entertainment. And The Dawn is currently busy writing a new single, and hopefully we'll have an online concert or two within this year 2021. And please, if you have even more time, check out my podcast, Jett's Talk
Yes.
Show Sort Of, on Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, or Stitcher. And a little entertainment on YouTube as well, with the Jett Pangan channel, and the Dawn Philippines YouTube channel, the Dawn Philippines Facebook. You can follow me on Instagram, and yeah, that's it, guys. And please stay safe, everyone. Please stay healthy. God bless.
Grabe.
My
Alam mo,
God.
isa lang masasabi ko ha, ikaw yung taong kamilyon din. Imagine.
Oo nga pala. By the way, masabi ko lang, we're so proud na nag-morph ka into a season actor din, ha?
Actor din mo.
Di, alam mo yun?
Magaling ka kasing umarte.
Oo.
Oh my God, we've watched some of your
Thank you,
movies.
Jessie.
Magaling
Thank
kang kumanta. Ay, magaling kumanta, magaling umarte. Saan ka pa?
Oo.
Diyos ko. May nag-comment dito si Marigold. Actually, she's a friend of ours. Sabi niya, I had a chance to watch the Dawn's concert in our high school back when I was in high school, and they just have this certain charisma and energy that hypes up everybody. Intro pa lang, crowd gets wild na agad. It was definitely a pleasure to watch them play.
Thank you, Marigold. Thank you.
Totoo
Thank you.
yan.
Thank you.
Oo. Grabe, no? Tsaka,
Salamat.
we are so happy for you kasi sobrang busy ka pa din. Diba? Imagine mo, acting,
Alam mo,
podcasting.
Mabait talaga ang Diyos eh. Kasi like we were talking about anxiety during the pandemic, di ba, and all that. And everybody is going through it. Di ba?
Yes.
I mean, iba-ibang intensity lang. Kasi iba-iba tayo ng walks of life. But we're all under this shitty pandemic, di ba? It's
Yes,
really
true.
affecting everybody. There was a point where sabi ko, oh my God, tagal na akong walang revenue Kasi tagal na ng lockdown,
Yes,
tagal
of
ng
course.
quarantine. And then, pagdating ng bandang October onwards to January, the projects started coming in. And sabi ko, thank God, makahinga na ako ng maluwag, di ba? And
Yes, true.
so, everything's a blessing. Everything's just... so ngayon, more than ever, di ba? It's just really just taking one day at a time.
True.
And just be prepared for anything. Yun lang talaga.
Galing.
But still, #grateful.
Grateful.
Yes.
Totoo
Hashtag
yan.
blessed pa rin.
Oo, and we are so blessed and talagang blessed and humbled na may pinaunlakan mo kami.
Tama,
Pinaunlakan mo kami.
pinaunlakan.
Thank you,
Pinaun-
guys. Thank you
Yeah.
for making me part of your roster of guests.
Oh my
Oof,
God.
it's an honor, it's an honor. Kaya nga, thank you, Patsy.
Thank you,
sinabi ko
Patsy.
nung
Love
nire-request
you.
nung ni-request kita, sabi ni Patsy, of course, sir. Sabi ko, seryoso? Nung sinabi ko sa kanila, Dawn, Jett. Sabi ko, oo. Sabi ko, kaya sabi ko, di ba, supposed to be, di ba, dapat last month pa, no? Kaso, naka-lock-in ka.
Naka-lock-in sa shooting.
Oo, dahil sa shooting.
Yeah, I was in a lock-in taping. That's another experience that's hard to forget. New normal kasi, no?
Oo.
So pag lock-in taping talaga, I mean, it speaks for itself. You cannot leave the location. Dati kasi nakauwi ka, di ba?
Oo.
Now you're really stuck there with the rest of the cast and the crew. Hindi kayo makakalabas. You're in a bubble. Because lahat kayo na swab test eh.
Oo, totoo.
Before the taping. So, walang
Nandun
kahit
lang
bibili lang sa tindahan sa kanto. No?
Mga ano yun, mga 3 weeks, ganun, 1
Hindi.
month?
Ilang weeks yun?
Since I'm a guest role lang, I was there for 5-6 days. Pero
Okay,
it was somewhere in Batangas. So it was
Ay,
like a resort na walang tao, kami lang talaga, you know. But the rest of the cast, since they're the mainstay, tagal sila. They spent like 3 weeks. Walang uwian.
Oo. Yun na talaga ngayon.
So
Oo, ganun na talaga.
si Carmina Villaruel brought her own washing machine.
Kanya-kanyang
Oo,
kuan.
kanya
Oo.
na.
Ganun na.
Lipat
Oo,
bahay.
survival, oo, bakbakan talaga eh. So, you know,
Of course,
it's
of
part of the
course.
new normal, yeah.
Wow. God bless you, Jett. Nako,
Aha,
we wish you all the
yes.
best.
Thank you, Jess.
Aabangan
Thank
namin yan. Guys, please, pakinggan niyo po yung like and subscribe po sa, of course, sa podcast din ni Jett Pangan. Marami kayong matututunan. Matutuwa talaga kayo doon sa podcast
Yeah,
niya.
there's something for everyone, yes.
Yes. Yes. Nako, salamat. Okay, Jcas, alauna raw si Patsy talagang, hoy!
Oo nga eh.
Or else, dadaldal pa tayo dito.
Oo nga, tama.
Sige,
oo.
go. Go,
Yes.
Jcas, close
Thank
our
you,
show.
everyone. Don't forget to share this video amongst your friends. And also, please like and follow us here on Over a Glass or Two in Facebook, in Twitter, in Instagram, and also subscribe to our Over a Glass or Two YouTube channel. Mr. Jett Pangan, the legend, thank you again
Thank you, guys.
for the
Stay
masayang
safe.
kwentuhan.
My God,
cheers
maraming
tayo. Cheers
salamat.
tayo, sir.
Okay. Cheers. Okay, go.
Yes, everyone, Ogasians, amidst the pandemic, let's still find ways to be happy. Let's all talk about it over a glass or two. Cheers.